You've probably heard the story of Jonah, the guy who got swallowed by a whale. But have you ever stopped to wonder, does the real story match our wildest imaginations? Is it just a tale of a man and a giant fish, or is there something deeper, something more profound waiting to be uncovered? Let's travel back to the 8th century BC. Assyria was the superpower of the time, and its capital, Nineveh, was a massive, bustling city. Think of it as the New York City of its day, a hub of culture, commerce, and corruption. God called Jonah, a prophet of Israel, to go to Nineveh and warn them of their wickedness. Instead of heading to Nineveh, Jonah decided to run. He boarded a ship heading in the opposite direction, to Tarshish. But here's the thing about running from God. It doesn't work. This is the part everyone remembers. Jonah is swallowed by a great fish. But let's pause and think about this for a moment. Imagine the sheer terror of being trapped inside a creature's stomach, the darkness, the smell, the despair. Yet it was here, in the belly of the fish, that Jonah experienced a spiritual breakthrough. Jonah's prayer in chapter 2 is one of the most heartfelt prayers in the Bible. He acknowledges God's sovereignty and mercy, even in his darkest moment. It's a powerful reminder that no matter how far we run, God's grace can reach us. After 3 days, the fish spits Jonah out. God's call remains the same: go to Nineveh. This time, Jonah obeys. When Jonah finally preaches, the response is astonishing. The entire city, from the king to the commoners, repents. They fast, they pray, and they turn from their evil ways. And just as Jonah feared, God shows mercy. But here's the surprising part. Jonah wasn't happy about Nineveh's repentance. He was angry. He didn't think they deserved God's mercy. Jonah even says, "I knew that you are a gracious and compassionate God, slow to anger and abounding in love." He wasn't mad at God's character. He was mad that it applied to his enemies. God used a plant to teach Jonah a lesson. When the plant withered, Jonah was upset. God pointed out Jonah's misplaced priorities, showing him that if he could care for a plant, shouldn't God care for an entire city filled with people? So what can we take away from Jonah's story? First, it challenges us to confront our own biases. Like Jonah, we often decide who deserves mercy and who doesn't. But God's love and grace are for everyone, even those we consider undeserving. Second, Jonah's story reminds us that running from God's calling is not the answer. When we embrace his plans, even when they don't make sense, amazing things can happen. Finally, it's a story of hope. If God can forgive a city like Nineveh, he can forgive us too. No one is beyond his reach. So, does the real Jonah story match your imagination? I'd say it exceeds it. It's not just about a man and a fish. It's about the boundless mercy of God and the lessons we can learn when we stop running and start trusting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you're curious about more biblical stories, check out my other videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.